arthritis, similar to fucking raccoons. I'm ready to talk about you. Don't call it in all glory. Your conversation is boring. Why they murder Michael Jackson? I'm walking on the streets and I'm asking. Cameras is flashing, paparazzi, and you still can't catch me. Everybody likes to play the role, and they talk behind my back when I'm gone. How long, how long, how low could you go? Everybody like.
So you're probably wondering why you ain't hear me speak anything about these truckers. Gen X on the bag, yo. Ooh, sexy. But y'all wondering why I ain't saying nothing about the whole convoy thing, because with my dark skin, I'm kind of like, wow, you guys took 2 years to jump up and say something, and the middle class people who lost their second houses, lost their cottage, lost their boat, lost a good amount of equity, now all of a sudden you guys want to support the truckers when the truckers weren't there for you guys originally 2 years ago. Not saying that the truckers weren't on the ball with what was going on. What I'm saying is, yo, you can't ask for help right now, because 2 years ago when everybody needed help, where were you truckers? Oh, I remember. You guys are still working and getting your paychecks. So you're wondering why the blacks don't fucking support? You're wondering why the Indians who took over the Canadian trucking industry are not even involved? Like, look around, you guys. In the last 20 years, who's taken over the trucking industry? Our Arabs. Our Canadian Arabs took over that industry. Now, look at all the news reports of all the trucks and all the people protesting, they say, and all the people that are not supporting the truckers. Look at all the real footage and see that you see nothing but white people. No offense, white people, but on the real, we know your industry's been taken over for the last 20 years by the Arabs. And we don't see no Arabs supporting the convoy. That's weird, don't you think? Don't see no Asians supporting the convoy. Don't you think that's weird? Shit, there's no black people there, just like the freedom marches. There were no black people there. There was black people there, but they weren't black people. They were black people trying to be white. Let's just be real. All of y'all can bring your smoke, take your smoke, and I'll deal with y'all as individuals, because I'm not that type of person to classify a group of people. Ain't that fucked up? So feel free to drop in the comments, call me brain dead, call me whatever the fuck you want, call me an asshole, call me what it is, as long as you get it off your chest and you don't abuse somebody else with your nonsense. I'm strong enough to take it. Call me a shield. But either way, my whole argument is, if you are supporting the truckers have to do some drastic shit right now to make a fucking push for the forward movement, the prevention before cure, you know what I mean? Like right now they're trying to cure a thing, hence why they're not getting the support of the people like they should be. That's one. Two, obviously you're fighting against the conglomerate of the fucking media, so yeah, I understand. Do I sympathize? 100%. Do I feel like you're doing a lot too little too late? Yeah. Where were you guys 2 years ago? Now, if you guys show up for the next Freedom March, I think with that type of ability, with the Freedom March people now, I think you guys may have a little bit more weight to your argument. But if you guys keep going at it like separate entities, you know what I mean? Freedom Rally March one way, the convoy thing the other way, it may be two disturbances, but it still gets handled the same way. That's the problem. You guys are cool accepting the old system, and you guys are willing to adapt now to this new fucked up system that they're trying to put down. This is why you're not getting the support from the people. Because like I said many years ago in another rant, how the fuck is anybody going to care for you, Mr. Middle Class person with your business, when you only cater to those who have money, credit cards, and credit lines, those who don't seem like they're melanin oriented, those who keep pushing that white privilege agenda? Okay? Like, let's be real. Let's be 100% real. So if that agenda is still pushing, and the mainstream media is now pushing the gay agenda, and all you rebel newses and all you so-called we're not mainstream, we're for the people, then you need to unite what people you do have and get those people to unite with people of lower income, and those same lower incomes now can be the messengers, because obviously somebody who has no decency is not going to look at a homeless person and turn them down. Anybody with decency or a little bit of change in their pocket, mediocre change, I'm talking like mediocre money, is going to help that fucking homeless person. Remember the Shake It lady? She straight jacked the fucking city for 20, 45 years, man. And she ain't even a politician. But I'd vote for that bitch because she gets shit done. Like, all y'all people who love and respect Robert Ford. Where are you people now? Because our city, aka Toronto, aka our province, Ontario, is being run by a bitch. Our city's being run by a little bitch. And the big bitch who's sitting on top there, he's not even married, I hear. Not no more. So like, that whole family aspect to his life doesn't exist in COVID. So that ex-wife who catches COVID, that's an alimony check not to pay. The kids catch COVID and they're not costing them $1 million, he's happy. But Rob Ford made money over the COVID. Trudeau made money over the COVID. Would I be surprised if Mayor Tory made money over the COVID? Follow the money, people. You can be mad at me all you want for what I'm saying, but the truth is, if you weren't so bougie in the first place, you wouldn't be in the problem that you're in now, suffering, asking people to support your cause. So remember, prevention is better than cure. Obviously, hence why they keep coming to the ghettos with these vaccines, right? Stop the poor people from getting upset and breaking all your property. Yeah, that's a problem. Fill up the court system, fill up the jails, you know, because obviously people who are poor don't care about nothing, right? They don't have nothing to care about, right? So we're going to keep it real fucking simple, okay? Whoever's running the so-called Freedom March, get at Take Back Canada so I can see some positivity. Because all I see is it going from an organic thing to now it's part of the media chain now. And that's some bullshit because it was organically put together. That's why the whole world got in on it. Now, 5 marches later, I'm looking at it like, wow. The first one was the most organic and it was the most real. The third one was pretty much the eye-opener for me. And now I'm at the 5th one looking towards the 6th one like, I almost got fucked up at the last one. Like, what the fuck? And the people who were so-called escorting the thing weren't escorting it like it was something for the people. They were escorting it like it was their duty, their job. They're 9 to 5. I'm getting a paycheck this week because of 2 weeks ago. People. And I say people of Earth. Because all you foreigners that don't come from Earth, who feel like y'all are running the thing, I'm looking at the small population of people that don't give a fuck that you exist on our planet. And I'm hoping that small population takes full other control of it. And when I say control of it, I mean, if these people have been living on the planet for this long and have been manipulating our system for this long, why go back to it? And why change to the system that they obviously created? So, if you're with that Wakanda vibe, I'll see you when I see you. And it is what it is. But if you're on this, I miss my second house, I miss my boat, I lost my business. If you're on that shit, stay your pro-COVID course and get off of my pro-life course. Because my pro-life course, none of that material shit means shit. Especially when you can't tell me those kids that were found buried underneath the schools and find the information that who ran the school, who had the school in stated or whatever put there. That type of information. Oh, you're not gonna give me that. Okay, all about the people that have been crazy since 2015, because the next year, 2016, you said, hey, there's aliens. So they're not so crazy now, are they? Us black people in our 40 acres and our mule. So if you're really like me in the last 25 years and looking at the world like, they just been lying to us and we've been cool with it, as a fellow Canadian from this fellow planet called Earth, remember when you used to tell us, you need to pull up those bootstraps? And we used to look at you like, where the fuck can we afford a boot? Now, your boot ain't mean shit. Your Gucci don't mean shit. The money don't mean shit. What means shit means a life, because it draws flies, so it brings more life. Look at the manure you guys call the earth, man. Like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all people, man? If y'all are mad about what I'm saying about the convoy, the freedom marches, and all that shit, that just means y'all ain't participating and y'all seeing it from the news point of view. Because if y'all one of them dumb people who's gonna jump in my comments and come tell me, oh, you're not supposed to be thinking like that, Ray, I'm gonna put you with the same people in 2019, early 2020, who are already vaccinated because of their job and their position in life. And now look at you with my middle finger and wonder why my hand's not on my hip.